Montreal versus Carolina, Game 1, a new series. Analysts and insiders not giving a whole lot of hope towards Montreal fans for a positive outcome in this series. Hurricane is brewing, but is it in Montreal's backyard or in Carolina's? Let's talk about it. Usually the first game in a playoff series is the one you can kind of burn. Doesn't necessarily mean anything for either team. They're measuring each other. They're trying to figure each other out. So oftentimes the series will start high scoring and then they'll find their pace and things will tighten up. But game 1 can also be a game about setting the tone. Can you make it a statement game? Are you able to beat your opponent in a way that it calls into question how well the teams match up with each other? I'm going to recap the game. We're going to go over some highlights. But before we get to that, if you're into hockey cards, sports cards, or just collecting in general, you definitely need to check out Slab Sharks. They've got singles, slabs.
We let the people decide.
Sealed products, memorabilia. So whether you're chasing a grail or casually doing damage to your wallet, they've got you covered. They've also got their own app, which makes it super easy to submit your own cards, watch your auctions, and track your sales from cards that aren't part of your PC and are just collecting dust. They've also started doing hockey breaks on eBay Live. I'll also leave a link in the description for their live feed. They go live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Atlantic. I think I'll get in on a couple next week. So if you want to support the channel, check out Slab Sharks using the link in the description below. Download the app and see what they've got. And if you got a ridiculous card to sell, tell me about it. Thank you as always to Slab Sharks. Click the link in the description. It helps me out, helps me demonstrate that you guys are interested in their product. So let's go over the starting lineup. That's right, la formation de départ. I'm starting to practice my French again a little bit. I think I'm going to start just talking French around the house because my son is in immersion and he's actually doing really good. No doubt he'll be a better French speaker than I am. So we do have changes tonight. Let's go over them. Our forwards. We got Caulfield, Suzuki, Slafkovský, Texier, Danault, Anderson, Newhook, Evans, Demidov, Bolduc, Kapanen, Doc. No défenseur, our defenseman, Matheson, Dobson, Struble, Hudson, Goulet, Carrier. Xhekaj rotates out. Carrier moves down with Goulet. Struble pairs up with Hudson and Matheson pairs with Dobson. I like it. I like it. I don't like that Xhekaj is out, but if this is what it takes to get Matheson with Dobson, which actually didn't happen all that much during this game, I guess that's what we have to do. But how much time did Struble even get this game? Wow. Struble played 14 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. No Galdien, our goalies, Dobesh, Fowler. So the Carolina Hurricanes, it looks like they have a really nice arena. They start things off by having this man come out and he spins this big fishing reel type thing and it makes noise. So the weird tradition. The boys look ready for a fight. Dobesh looks like he's anxious or he might be retching. I'm not quite sure. And Frederik Andersen is in net for the Canes. I believe Frederik Andersen boasts the best stats currently in the playoffs. Who's left in the playoffs? So will Montreal be able to crack Andersen? I think that there's a good chance they will. They drop the puck on this one, and it does not take long for Carolina to strike first.
With Svechnikov, Aho, and Jarvis on the ice.
1-0 Carolina, 33 seconds in. Carolina scores. Dobson, a weak clearing attempt. Puck gets turned around at the blue line. Then a lost battle along the boards. Awful start for the Canadiens, who were banking on Carolina being rusty. I guess, geez, they're not rusty. That rest really helped them out.
For Caulfield, along with Slafkovský in front. Here's Caulfield, scores!
Or did it? Caulfield makes it 1-1 almost immediately after. Just seconds later, the Canadiens are going to score, tying the game up. And what happened here is Carolina is just too focused on the puck. Slafkovský draws 3 Carolina players onto him. And then, yeah, he gets the puck to Caulfield. What a great pass here by Slaf. Montreal keeps coming. Bolduc with a driving chance, and then Doc fans on a one-timer. Net looked pretty open here. So many high danger opportunities already for the Habs, And they still don't stop. Demidov to Caulfield, who gets the puck over to Evans for an easy backdoor tap in, but Evans whiffs on it. Shanks it, doesn't get good wood. It remains tied at 1. Now Suzuki and Walker are going to go to the box here on whatever this was. And 4-on-4, Montreal is going to strike again when Danault has an excellent shift.
And Jarvis, and here's a break. It's Phil Danault in. Scores! Danault!
So this happens immediately on the 4-on-4. Danault wins the draw. They move the puck up the board so quickly here. Great moving play. And what a great job from Danault to figure out the shot. Assertive play here. Great job by the Danault line, who had an excellent night. Actually, you know what? I'm not done talking about them. Same line continuing their shift off the face-off from the goal. They almost get another goal. Sheesh. A little bit further into the first period, Montreal's going to extend their lead.
Oh, he's hit. Dooley jumped up to come up with a puck. Centering pass. Scores! Alex Texier!
Texier making it 3-1. They're just not stopping. Montreal rolling, but this one really makes Carolina look rusty. Bad coverage here in the defensive end, not thinking properly, getting too distracted by that puck. If I'm Carolina at this point, I'm really just concerned in making it to the intermission so you can get your head back together. Talk it out, see what everyone's seeing out there. So lock it in, no more goals, fight to get to the end of the period.
Up ahead, Evans. New hook, Demidov, home free, Demidov, ends.
Well, that didn't work. Demidov makes it 4-1, just like the Danault goal. They have Carolina sleeping. They move the puck north quickly. Puck comes off the boards to Demidov streaking down the middle, and he fools Anderson too. 4-1 for the Habs. Well, maybe a power play could help for Carolina. Svechnikov takes Carrier's leg out from under him. As he's going down from the trip, he gets Svech in the face. So he's headed to the box, but only for 2 minutes. As a Habs fan, you're just waiting for that 4-minute double minor for high stick to happen. So Carolina goes on the power play, except Aho is going to get high on Evans. Carolina is going to negate their power play, and the Carolina fans are livid. This call, I don't know. I could have went either way with it. If Aho does extend his hands and he does get up high on Evans, so hey, I'm not going to say it wasn't a penalty. Still in the first, good save by Dobesh on the remaining 4-on-4. Dobesh has looked good this game, and he continues to look good. Carrier takes a hit to make a play. The puck gets in front to Kapanen. He's backdoor, but he can't find the handle. And that's going to do it for the first period. Exciting first period. 4 unanswered goals by the Canadiens. Yeah, they're looking in game shape. And when the second period continues, Sportsnet Stats tells us that Montreal had 13 high danger chances. They also broke a franchise record, putting up those 4 goals, the fastest in Habs history in the first period on the road. I can't really think of a way that it could have started any better. 5 goals in the first period, I guess. Oh shoot, I forgot to mention, subscribe to my channel. We're like 25 subscribers away from 25,000 subscribers. Shoot, I was supposed to mention that earlier in the video. Please, if you like what I'm doing so far, hit that subscribe button. So second period, Caulfield puts a hard one off the post.
Slafkovský, it is Caulfield.
I couldn't believe that this didn't go in. Really unfortunate because the miss turns the puck around immediately, and then this happens. Robertson, I forgot that this guy existed. He gets fed by Carrier, not our Carrier, William Carrier. And what a shot by Eric Robertson, a real NHL player who plays hockey in the NHL. He exists, he's a real guy. Montreal is not deterred, they're still getting chances. Demidov puts one on Anderson, who gets a toe on it, and the game remains 4-2. Now we see Matheson with a sneaky shot that almost makes it to Caulfield for a backdoor tap-in. But that's it for 40. Montreal kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit here in the second period, but my goodness, Carolina looks like they're scratching their heads trying to figure out how they can get this game going in their favor. Well, third period starts and Jarvis gets a good chance really early, but sends the puck high. And you know what? That was probably their best chance of the third period. They register for a long time. They had the shots at 0 for the third period for Carolina. I think they awarded 1 shot for the third period for Carolina, in the end, and it continued to be all Montreal.
Here is a chance for Slafkovský. In, scores!
Slaf will make it 5-2 here, undressing Svechnikov. Highlight reel goal. I mean, things are not looking good for Carolina. The seats are emptying with over 10 minutes left. Yeah, rough game. If Montreal was expecting to steal one on the road, after this game, I kind of hope that they go to the hotel and say, we got to win too. So 5-2 Montreal, and actually that's not how the game ends.
An outlet here for Slafkovský with an empty net, and he scores!
Empty net goal by Slaf. He'd finally find his empty net goal. Not really sure why they even bothered pulling Anderson at this, I guess for the practice, but yikes, wow. So Montreal confidently puts away Carolina. And of course, the narrative isn't that Montreal is a very strong team. They are. The narrative is that Carolina is just rusty. So which is it, rust or rest? Well, they rested. They're rusty. And if you took it from Dobesh, he's rested and he's ready. So what's it going to be, Carolina? Are you going to show up for this series? You're the heavy favorites. Don't you get to the Eastern Conference all the time? You've won some Eastern Conferences, haven't you? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just really sick of the narrative that Montreal keeps stealing these games from these better team. Buffalo, better team, really? The Tampa series, that was a statement by the Montreal Canadiens, and that was a little bit of a reminder to Tampa that they've had their time in the sun, and if they want to continue that time, they need to figure out some creative changes. I truly feel that Buffalo is full of skill, but they just put their training wheels on. And some of their acquisitions at deadline I find questionable. Montreal is taking the slow and steady approach, developing internally, but at the same time, they're years ahead of their prospected rebuild. This team is going to be good for a long time, and it's going to be great for a long time. I'm tired of the narrative that Montreal has not arrived. I'm okay with saying that the rebuild isn't over because we're still waiting for pieces. But this is a team that needs to be taken seriously. And I am really anticipating game 2 to see if Carolina can go to the drawing board and try to figure out how to respond to Montreal. That's going to be a fun one. But I'm headed to bed. I'm tired. It's almost 1:30 here. I still got to do thumbnails, upload the video, render this video, edit it a little bit. So you guys know what to do. Like the video. It helps me out with, I don't know, probably something with search results or something. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you as part of this community. Let's hit 25,000 subscribers. I would be so happy if I woke up tomorrow and I had 25,000 subscribers after getting like 3,000 after 13 years. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.
Good job, boys. That's one. Dobes, good job. Cole, Sue, Slaf. But I'm doing with Phil here. Oh! Hey! That's new shoe, Phil.
All right, boys. Way to stick with it after the second. Let's keep it rolling.
What's up?